Hi there, how are you? I hope you're really well. It has been a very long time since I have pulled some of these angel therapy cards. So I'm going to do another quick pick a card. You can pick any three that I pick out here, and we'll do a very short reading for you with some angel therapy. So this is going to be pile number one. This is going to be pile number two. And should we take that? No, I'm not feeling it. So I'm just going to do another little shuffle. And this is going to be pile number three. So if you want to go ahead and choose there, this is pile one, pile two, and pile three. So for pile number one, you get twin flame. Oh my gosh, the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So if you have been thinking about your twin flame, this is a real sign that maybe they're thinking about you as well at this point in time. And we'll pull another card for this one as well. Okay, so pile number one, your twin flames. Pile number two, cut your cords. Wow, it's kind of the opposite, isn't it? Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. So this is a, cut your losses, cut your cords, get something, somebody, some relationship, job, whatever it is, out of your life, or a difficult situation within one of those things out of your life. And you probably need a bit of help with this, obviously don't be hasty. If there's something that can be worked through, you work through, but this is a sign that if you really feel that you're at that point where something has to go, then this is saying, well, yeah, if it feels right when you see this card, that's a confirmation for you. Okay, so pile number three is, oh, goddess. Wow. So express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. So you could be this for somebody, especially this, in this coming month or so. You're really standing in this power. It's a very summer feel as well, and we're into summer, into Beltana as well. So, I feel this is also, often got a lot to do with romance, when you're emitting either, a very divine feminine or divine masculine attribute. You're going to kind of need somebody to fill that other side then, so goddess. So let's see, we'll put another card for those three, and I'm going to use the Druid Craft for this. Okay, so three lovely cards. Even cut your cords might be coming to you at the right time. Okay, so this first one here, and the reason I'm doing all of these together is because if one card, if your picked pile and wasn't for you, just let it go. Maybe one of the other ones feels more like your story and feels like what you're, what you want to hear, what you're looking to hear, something that might ring true for you, So under twin flame, we get death. Okay, I'm just going to put all three now while we're at it, okay, because this will help you choose. Okay, and under cut the cords, you get the 7 of Cups. And under goddess, let's take this one here, you get the 9 of Cups. Okay, so twin flame and death. So, death is all about transformation and being ready for the next phase of something. And it's a bit like the cut cords, so it's funny it didn't come under that, It's really like clear the decks for something else. But, with death, it's not the death of a person now, or necessarily the death of a relationship, but it's a change in that, So from your twin flame, if you had a question about them, you wonder, this could be something like more that's going on in their lives, that a path has been cleared, they've felt a shift or a transformation in the way they feel about things, and they're ready to, evolve or move on to the next thing, big spiritual thing on their path, because twin flame can be a very spiritual relationship. So, I would say that this is more of a kind of a big change from the way things were before. And, you kind of have to see what bubbles up and comes out of the cauldron from that. Okay, so now if you had pile number two, cut your cords, and then you have the 7 of Cups. So I kind of feel with this is a bit of uncertainty around the cut your cords, and I kind of felt that when I was describing it, because I was saying, you want to be sure, you don't want to cut somebody out if there was a chance for reconciliation, but it could be more like the last bit there, which is freeing from destructive patterns. I feel this is more a chance for you to maybe dig deeper in your feelings about this situation or relationship, and see, okay, what is the main thing that has been blocking you from, you know, moving into a happier or more loving state in this particular relationship. That can sometimes be confusing as to which is the right thing for you, you know. So it does take a lot of depth of thought, including your emotions in this as well. And then, you know, maybe then that's the time to come in and say, okay, well, what's got to go now that I've given it a lot of extra thought? Keeping, you know, it's not just, you know, in the mind, it's all in the heart as well, you know. Like, keep your emotions in there. It's okay. You don't have to be extremely severe without putting a bit of emotion into it first. So that's pile number 2. And then pile number 3, goddess. So what goddess we have? The 9 of Cups. So, you know, this is a very, very happy, you've got everything you want card. And, you know, I kind of feel that it's like I was saying, you could be sort of this for somebody else. You know, you're actually making other people very, very happy at the moment with this energy that you're holding and that you're emitting, and how you're acting and reacting to people. You know, you're really coming across fantastically. And it's making you extremely happy as well as other people around you. But I think it's a combination of both, you know. I think we read about this card before, that there's a place missing, a cup missing at the table. And I don't see that particularly there in the picture. But if that's coming across for you in this message, that there's something there, maybe it's the time to say that you are in that position where if you open your hand and your heart to somebody, they're going to accept. Because when you come across as the goddess, this loving creature, you know, you're going to attract good things to you. So if it's a time to reach out to somebody, an old friend, anybody really, okay, that's coming to your mind right now, it is a really good time to do this, you know. And no matter how it turns out, you'll come out smelling of roses, okay? You'll come out like looking like the goddess anyway. All right. So listen, I hope that really helped you with whatever situation or whatever's going on with you right now. And thanks very much for watching. So listen, God bless and take care. That's all I have for the moment. So slán go fóill, which is bye for now in Irish, and I'm wishing you all the best. What do you do when you know you've missed out on the future you were meant to have? I waited, and with the first breath of possibility, I jumped, sink or swim.